أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، وصلاة وسلاما على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. سبحانك ربنا لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا، إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا، وأنت إن شئت تجعل الحزن سهلا بفضلك وكرمك يا أكرم الأكرمين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي، ثم أما بعد. Today إن شاء الله نشرح عن معرفة secondary schools, the second stage with Mr. عبده صلاح. Mega Goal 3, Unit number 1, Exercise number 8. We are going to continue our curriculum for you today on online learning. Unit number 1. Do you have your books? Student book and workbook in front of you. Please open your student book, page number 11, and your workbook on page number 3. Our title today, as usual, connected by technology, but today inshallah عندنا في exercises جديدة: pronunciation, listening, and vocabulary building. Yesterday we talked about something. Do you still remember it? الأمس يا شباب تحدثنا عن. Do you still remember? مين يفكرني كده؟ Who can remind me? يا شباب who's there؟ مين يفكرني كده؟ إيش اللي إحنا أخذناه بالأمس؟ إيش درسنا في الأمس؟ Do you still remember? Hello? Okay. What about reading? We talked about reading text. We talked about also form, meaning, and function. Form, meaning, and function. Remember? Okay. What about form, meaning, and function? Comparative, superlatives, right? Comparatives and superlatives. And today, with unit number 1, we are going to فصل يا أستاذ. فصل. النت فصل هناك. Do you still hear me? Are you there? Okay. Smart game, came back. Okay. I was talking about. Welcome back. I was talking about what we studied yesterday. We talked about, do you still remember? Yes. Which exercise? We talked about comparatives and superlatives. You still remember comparative and superlatives? We will make a small revision about it. So, be careful and listen to me carefully. Okay. Before listening, you still remember? Yeah, this one. Form, meaning, and function. درسنا في الأمس وقلنا comparatives, superlatives, forms, and adjectives. Okay? We said the comparatives by adding ER, إضافة ER. Okay, إضافة adjective plus ER, or more or less زائد الadjective. أعطينا مثالا على النوع الأول. Email is a fast way to communicate. Email is a fast way to communicate. And for the first one, adjective, like this one. Adjective, like this example. Instant messages is faster. Instant messages is faster than email. المقارنة بين اثنين، وهنا الصفة قصيرة short. أيضا تحدثنا عن النوع الثاني اللي هو more or less plus adjective، وهذه تأتي فقط في حالة الصفات الطويلة. long adjective like popular, more popular and less expensive. Right? Okay. The second one, we talked about superlative, which is consisting of تحتوي أو تتكون من the plus adjective plus est في حالة الصفة القصيرة أو المقارنة بين اثنين. Face-to-face courses are the fastest way to learn. Number two, our online courses are the most popular. So the first one, the first type, est, like this example. Second one, least or most plus an adjective like this one. Okay? The most popular and the least expensive. Okay, شباب? And the last point, some adjectives have the irregular. Either we talked about irregular adjectives or superlative forms. يعني what does it mean? الصفات أو المقارنات غير المنتظمة. مقارنات غير منتظمة لا تنطبق عليها تلك القواعد. لا تنطبق عليها هذه القاعدة ولا هذه أيضا، ولكن لها قاعدة مختلفة وهي like, I give you an example like bad and good. So bad, if we say bad, good، إيش هي أفعال التفضيل منها والمقارنة؟ بين اثنين تكون better, good, better or the best for superlatives. Bad, bad, worse, worse, the worst, worse, the worst. Okay? Okay. Now let's get to our lesson today. As you will see now. Number, yeah, this one. No. Okay. Yes, this one. Okay. The objectives of the lesson today. ما هي أهداف درس اليوم يا شباب؟ I have 3 objectives. I need 3 students to read these adjectives. Number 1. The objective number 1, who can read it was there. الشباب يشاركونا في القراءة. أين التفاعل؟ طلابنا الأعزاء أين التفاعل؟ Who's there? ننادي على الأسماء randomly, or you select somebody to read, to read and write. Who's there? Okay. Define the meaning of the abbreviations and acronyms. اتفقنا على abbreviations اللي هي الاختصارات. Okay. Acronym الحروف الأولية من كل كلمة. Judge some teens' habits. Judge some teens' habits. Teens المراهقون أو الشباب. Determine stress in teen and teen numbers. Determine هنحدد كيف يكون الستريس in teen and teen numbers. Right? Okay. The next exercise, conversation, we talked about it yesterday. Also, language builder, like abbreviations and acronyms. Now you know it correctly. Abbreviations and acronym. An abbreviation is a short form of a word. Abbreviation is a short form of a word. Like what? Can you give me an example? Shabab, abbreviation and acronym. Can you give me an example? Do you hear me first? I think nobody is there. Are you there? الشباب موجودين؟ تسمعوني جيدا؟ Hello. الشباب موجودة؟ موجودين يا شباب؟ Okay. Abbreviations is a short form of a word. For example.
موجودين أستاذ.
Okay يا شباب. تمام. For example, smart. Are you in school or at home? Smart. Are you at school or at home? For example, OVL. OVL. It is abbreviation of over. Over. If you don't want to write over complete word, you can write OVL. An acronym uses the first letters. حين هنتحدث عن acronym, the first letters of several words to write phrase. أول أحرف يا شباب أو الحروف البدائية من كل كلمة to write a phrase لكي نكتب جملة. For example, DYWT means do you want to? D for do, for D. Yeah, this one. D for do. Y for you. W for one. And T for two. Okay? Okay. The second one for the next step. These phrases or sentences. How near? HOE. How is it possible? كيف يمكن حدوث ذلك? Is it possible? كيف لذلك أن يحدث? Hold on means wait a moment. Hold on, wait a moment. If you are talking with a friend, more. Hang out, spend time together informally. Hang out, يخرج من المنزل التنزه. Together informally, spending time. قضاء الوقت. I get it. I got it. Understand. Understand means get it. Put the hang of it. Put the hang of it means started to understand something. يبدأ في فهم الأشياء أو شيء ما. Started to understand something. About the conversation. In pairs, we are asking and answering the questions, then switch roles. I have three questions. The first one, what doesn't the grandmother understand? Two, what acronym does the grandmother learn? If you still remember it. What texting acronym do you use? إيش هي الأكرونيمز اللي تستخدمها في محادثاتك اليومية؟ Tell your partner. كل طالب هيخبر زميله about time you explain something or learn something new from someone. Okay, let's go to it. So the first one, what doesn't the grandmother understand? The grandmother doesn't understand how Kara types a text message so quickly. Number two, what acronym doesn't the grandmother learn? Right, the grandmother learns the acronym DYWT, which means do you want to? Okay? Okay. The next step. Asking for clarification or confirming. عندما نريد السؤال عن التأكيد أو التوضيح ما هي الجمل اللي ممكن أن نستخدمها؟ Which sentence we can use during it? The first clarification or confirming sentence is I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay? I don't understand. Two, if you don't understand, you have to say I don't understand for some clarification. Clarification, التوضيح. Confirming, التأكيد. Can you explain it? هل يمكنك أن تفسر ذلك؟ Can you explain it? Explain means يشرح أو يفسر. How do you? كيف لك أن تفعل؟ How do you? Right? Number 4. What does that mean? What does that mean? ماذا يعني ذلك؟ أو ماذا يعني ما قلت؟ I understand. I get it. I understand or I get it. خلاص. Sentence or phrase. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? These are all the clarification or confirming phrases during your conversation with your friends. So let's go to the second one. Okay. Here, what do you think the father is saying to his son? This is the father, and this is a boy. This is the father, and this is a boy. What do you think the father is saying? The boy is using what? A mobile. يستخدم الجوال. What does his father say? What do you think? The next question. How do you think his son is saying? وماذا أيضا عن إجابة الولد إلى أبي? So the conversation between them is private. Number 3. Now listening text. First, we will make sharing sound, and now you will listen to
Page 11.
the conversation. Listening to a father talk to his son. This one. A father talk to his son. This conversation. Look at the picture here, and after that, listen carefully to this text. Listen to a father talk to his son. Okay? This one. Listen to a father talking to his son. About what? About using the cell phone. عن المحادثة عن إيش؟ What is the reason of this conversation? It's about using his cell phone. Okay? Okay. Write the numbers. We have 6 sentences here or 6 questions with answers. We will answer it. So write the numbers. Number 1. How many cell phone minutes does Mitchell think he has used this month? كم عدد الدقائق اللي استخدمها مايكل or Mitchell this month? Number 2. How many minutes has he actually used? ما هي عدد الدقائق الفعلية التي استخدمها؟ Number 3. How much does it cost for 900 minutes? ما هي تكلفة 900 minutes؟ 900 دقيقة. Number 4. How much does each additional minute over the plan cost? كم هو سعر الدقيقة الإضافية بعد سعر الدقيقة العادية؟ How much does each additional minute over the plan cost? Number 5 والأخيرة يا شباب قبل الأخيرة. How much does Mitchell tell add up to this month? فاتورة الجوال. How much of the bill does Mitchell father suggest he pay? Father would pay, but how much we don't know. If you want to know the answers for all these questions, listen carefully to the text. Now, are you ready? Okay. I'll count down from 5 to 1. So you will listen to the text. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Page 11. 5. Listening. Listen to a father talk to his son about using his cell phone. Son about using his cell phone. Write the numbers.
Michael, I want to talk with you.
About what, Dad?
How many minutes do you think you've used on your cell phone so far this month?
I don't know. Maybe 300?
Try 950.
Okay. Which one was asking about how many minutes has it actually used for this month? Which one يا شباب؟ مين موجود معنا؟ Who's listening with us? How many minutes? You listen carefully. We wanted to repeat it again. Number 1, again. Okay, I will repeat it again.
Listening. Listen to Page 11. 5. Listening. Listen to a father talk to his son about using his cell phone. Write the numbers.
Michael, I want to talk with you.
About what, Dad?
How many minutes do you think you've used on your cell phone so far this month?
I don't know. Maybe 300?
Try 950. I checked our account. We pay $79 for 900 minutes. You've used up the whole family's minutes, and we're only halfway through the month.
No. Really?
Yes, really. And did you know that we pay 40 cents a minute for every minute over our plan? That adds up fast. The extra 50 minutes you have used so far will cost $20.
Wow. Sorry, Dad. I'll cut back on my calls.
Sorry isn't enough. You're 17 years old. You need to start contributing some money towards the cell phone bill.
Ah, Dad. How much?
Since there are 3 people in the family, I think you should pay a third of the bill. And if you use more minutes than we have in our plan, you'll have to pay the extra charges.
Okay. I guess that's fair.
What are you doing?
Calling my friend Tom. I have to tell him about this.
Okay, now we have finished the listening text, right? So our answers will be like this. Let's remove these drawings. Number 1, how many cell phone minutes does Mitchell think he has used this month? What do you think? For the students, it's a class now, please answer me. How many minutes? Who's there? 300. 300 minutes. How many minutes has he actually used? Number 2, 950 minutes. 950 minutes. Right. Number 3, how much does it cost for 900 minutes? What do you think? What do you think? How much? Right. Excellent. $79 for 900 minutes. $79 for them. Question number 4. How much does each additional minute over the plan cost? كم هو سعر الدقيقة فوق الباقة العادية. Costs $40. 40. costs only $40. Okay. Number 5. How much does Michelle bill add up to this month? How much? $20. The last one. How much of the bill does Mitchell father suggest he pay? Suggestion. Yeah, we heard it already. So it is 1/3. There are 3 persons, there's 3 sisters or brothers in the family. So they have to pay 1/3 of the bill. Okay. Do you have any comments or questions about this exercise listening? That's right. So let's go to the next one. Pronunciation. Exercise number 6. Now we are going to listen and concentrate on some words which come in the text or in the reading texts. Now determine when counting 10. When counting 10 numbers, 10 like what? 17, 4, 17, 15, 13, and like so on. So these ones of this kind of words like 10 numbers such as 13 or 14 stress the first syllable. Again, stress the first syllable. هنقوم بالضغط على والتأكيد على the first syllable like what? Like this one. For example, 17, we will say 17. Our stress here. 17. Also, 15. 15. The stress will be in the first syllable. So please make a circle. Like, what am I doing? 13. 13. Also 30. 13. So this one is incorrect. This one is incorrect. 17 and incorrect, number 1. 15 also incorrect. 30 incorrect. Okay, that's right. The second part, like most other cases, we tend to stress the last syllable in 10. In most other cases بنقوم بعمل الاستريس على ايش يا شباب؟ last syllable زي 40 لا تنتهي ب 10. اذا الاستريس هيكون على ايش؟ 40. انا اقوم بتغيير الالوان. 4 هذه هي الصحيح. This is the correct one. Number 2 like what? 30. 30. 30. 40. 40. So in this case يا شباب 70. Oh, sorry, not like this. The stress will be in the last syllable. طب the last syllable فين؟ أصل case last syllable like 10 numbers. When using these words to talk about quantity, time, money, stress, is the second syllable. عندنا أقوم بالتحدث أو التكلم عن quantity الكميات, time الوقت, money المال. The stress will be in the second syllable. Now let's remove it. Okay. So in the first one, in numbers such as 20 and 30, always stress the first syllable. دائما يا شباب 40 30 نقوم بعمل ستريس على الجزء الأول من الكلام. Okay. Let's listen to it.
Page 11. 6. Pronunciation. When counting teen numbers, such as 13 and 14, stress the first syllable. When using these words to talk about quantity, time, or money, stress the second syllable. In 10 numbers, such as 20 and 30, always stress the first syllable. Listen and repeat the sentences. Circle the correctly stressed numbers.
1. That hat cost $17.
2. We pay 40 cents a minute.
3. I'll meet you at 5:15.
4.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
5.
5. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I have $30.
Right.
Page 11. 6. Pronunciation.
Number 1.
When counting teen numbers, such as 13 and 14, stress the first syllable. When using these words to talk about quantity, time, or money, stress the second syllable. In 10 numbers, such as 20 and 30, always stress the first syllable. Listen and repeat the sentences. Circle the correctly stressed numbers.
1. That hat cost $17.
2. We pay 40 cents a minute.
3. I'll meet you at 5:15.
4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
5. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I have $30.
Right. Okay. Now we have finished our exercise for pronunciation. The next one. The next exercise. Vocabulary building. This is our last exercise today. Vocabulary building. Now you will see these words in the reading page 12 and 13. These words, أدمى, you will put each word into a category on the chart. نقوم بتصنيف يا شباب عمل classifications for these words and put them in the schedule here or in the table. أزمة, number 1. أزمة, extraordinary, paramedics, unique, cipher, networking, fused, and virtual. Right? All these 8 words will put today. Which word related to computers? Which one related to computers? What do you think? Let's see. Networking, virtual, cipher, and boosts. All these words related to computers. Number 2. Synonym for special. Synonym for special. Special, شيء خاص. Which ones? Unique and extraordinary. Extraordinary and unique. Which ones are related to the health? Our health, right? Asthma, and paramedics. Asthma and paramedics. Again, number one, asthma. Yes. Which one? Asthma and paramedics. Yes. Number two, networking, virtual, cyber, and tourists. All these words related to computers. What about the second one, synonyms of special? Synonyms of special, extraordinary, and unique. Okay? Okay. Now you understand it? Okay, do you understand? Do you want to repeat it again? Do you have any comment, any question? If you have, please ask me. All right. So now we have finished our lesson today. I'm waiting, I'm listening to you if you have any question. لو عندك أي أسئلة أي من الطلاب يا شباب إذا عندكم أي أسئلة please ask me now. Right? Okay. I'll give you time. Right. Okay. Now you don't have any questions, شباب? ما في أي أسئلة. So today, alhamdulillah, we have finished our lesson for Mega Goal 3, lesson number 5 in your student book. And now let's go to our workbook. Please open your workbook now. Let's remove these drawings and close it. Okay. We have finished the first exercise, second one too, third one also. And now we are going to answer exercise number D. As you see here, exercise number D. Okay. Asking questions. Cramp sentence matches the question with its answer. Did we answer it before? Number one. I think we answered it. As you see, we answered them before. So let's go to exercise number E. You can take a screenshot for the answers and write it down later. Okay. Number E. Number E. Complete these conversations. So let's change it, please, so we can see it clearly. Right. Okay. Now again, select from this one. Yes. Using do, have, and be. Verb to be, verb to do, or verb to have. 5 minutes remaining in our class now. So write down answers. Why not? Not in the negative, but in the past. Past negative means we have to use did. Didn't. Why didn't you come? I was signing up for the online job finding service. Wow. You were? Yeah. I hadn't done it before. What kinds of questions did you ask or did they ask you? Number 5, when you poor, when were you poor? Where was you? Verb to be in the past, where were you? What you like to do? What do you like to do? ماذا تحب أن تفعل? Number 7, Number 7, I like to do, sorry, have you ever had a job? Have you ever had a job? So the answer is do. Do you want to work in Saudi Arabia? Where you live? Where do you live? أين تعيش؟ أين تقطن؟ أين تسكن? Right? Okay. So what you? Now we have finished our lesson today. So write down the answers, please, as you see here. And I'm very pleased with you today. The first period of our lessons today. See you tomorrow in the same time. نستودعكم الله الذي لا تضيع ودائعه. السلام الله عليكم ورحمته وبركاته. في أمان الله. أراكم في الغد إن شاء الله في نفس هذا الموعد. في أمان الله يا شباب.